Give yourself what you need to be able to achieve and receive even more. Peace, love, and wellness. Welcome in or welcome back. All right, it's your girl Akia, aka Okasan Ki. Okasan means mother in Japanese, and like I always say, I feel like I am giving y'all so much information, so much love, so much comfort, so much nurturing into more wellness, health, success. All right, so that's me in a nutshell. Really here just expressing myself the way that I feel is useful for you, but also for me, by giving myself an outlet to be free. All right, so today we are talking about the power of your shadow and your ego, which both of them makes the self. All right, if you have been catching me on my last few videos, same fit, same scenery. I am creating somewhat of a series of the information I have been able to receive and retrieve and understand, comprehend. I'm grateful for all the information I was able to receive going through my own experiences, and it just shows me that I cannot speak about this stuff in a clear, direct, conscious, and truly unconscious way of making other people understand what I am saying when it comes to just knowing and being aware of who you are as a person, who you truly are in the inside. So like I said earlier, we were talking about the shadow and the ego. The shadow and the ego are what makes us who we are. It's ourselves. So it is those parts that's keeping us here in this physical realm. It's connecting us to this world, because you must remember, we are of this world, but we're not in this world. We are of this world, but we're not truly in this world. There's two different worlds we deal with on a daily. It's the physical realm of what our physical eyes are seeing, and it is a spiritual realm, what our spiritual bodies are going through. So I like to look at it as a mental and a physical thing. Like our brains, our minds gives us this information, which is then processed in the physical and being displayed to us in the physical, as well as what we are expecting from other people, situations, you know, and all that good stuff. Side note, if you see me looking down or over, I do take notes. I'm a note taker, okay? Let's get a little bit into the ego. The ego is the mask. It's our persona. The ego is what makes the categories and the labels for us feel comfortable, feel like we belong in, again, that section, that part of reality. Whatever, you know, we have built for ourselves, the ego feels its comfort there because it has created a safe haven for itself. So the ego is the mask. Ego is the conscious mind. It's what is actively going on right now. On the opposite end, we have the shadow. The shadow is the opposite part. It's who we rather not be. The shadow is in the shadows for a reason. It's something that we are hiding. It's something that we would rather not be. So we push it to the side and give it no recognition, no acknowledgement, no real true light in this world. And what is day without night? You get what I'm saying? What is the daytime, the sun, the brightness, the activity going on without the quietness, the peaceful, the serene, the calmness of the night? We have to balance them both out. So with the shadow being on the opposite end, something we rather would not be, it is also the part that is opposite of the persona. So that is the other portion of you. The shadow is the other part, the dark side of you that you try to hide, that you don't want others to know, that, you know, it's something that you struggle with, or something that you actually truly do like, you know, whether you're trying to put yourself in a cool category, whatever that is truly giving the acknowledgement to the parts of you that you may not like. The shadow is challenging the ego every day, especially whenever you are going through something. whenever your world seems like it's just going through a lot of chaos. It's the shadow challenging the ego on what it has built for itself, what structure it has put itself in, you know, what category, what label, what are you identifying yourself to be in your behaviors and your movements. The shadow is here to challenge the ego on unconscious information that the ego has now pushed to the side, but the shadow wants it to look at it and give it a more healthier outlook, to give it more of a balanced out way of living, a way of it to express itself. Because everything in your shadows has a purpose. It is there for a reason. If you go in to understand it, to understand it, to comprehend it, you're able to integrate it back into your life in a healthy way, in a way that the shadow can relate. Because the shadow just wants to be seen. The shadow just wants its acknowledgement, its honor, its glory, you know, in the moments that we are having here on this earth. Everybody else, you know, gets to feel satisfied, gets to feel full, gets to feel, you know, needed. The shadow also wants that as well. And you have to understand, when you don't give the shadow what it wants, it's going to act up. It's going to show its ass, okay? It's not going to be pretty. So you have to recognize when you are not giving parts of yourself the light it needs, the love it needs, your attention, when you are not giving it your attention. Because where focus goes, energy flows and things grow. So that is where your attention will then be able to give yourself what you need to be able to believe, achieve, and receive even more. Give yourself what you need to be able to achieve and receive even more. Okay, so I hope y'all like this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, if you did not catch the last few videos on basically this series of talking about integrating the shadow, integrating parts of yourself and becoming whole again, go back and check that out. If you are all caught up, I am about to post some more, so get ready. And I hope y'all enjoying these thoughts I had, and I hope it's resonating with you and you are able to take information, learn from it, grow from it, and achieve more from it. All right, y'all, I love you. I hope you have a great day. Mwah. Peace.